Welcome to EDU World Space.
In this problem, we have a knight that is trying to exit a castle over a drawbridge, but the drawbridge hasn't been lowered all the way. So what we have here is we have the castle here, and we have the drawbridge here. The knight and his horse are at the end here, a distance of d away, or 1 meter away from the end. The chain that would raise and lower the drawbridge is here, and it is at a distance x, or 3 meters from the end of the bridge. The bridge itself weighs or has a mass of 2,000 kilograms, and the horse and the knight have a mass of 1,000 kilograms. They also give us this distance h, but I don't think we ever need to use that really. But that's 12 meters, and the length of the bridge itself is 8 meters. So they want us to first determine. Let's see here. What did they ask for the first? Determine the tension in the cable and the horizontal and vertical force components acting on the bridge at the hinge. Okay, so we want to know this, and we want to know these guys. So the first thing we can do to find the tension in the cable is take moments about this point here, the pivot point, because then these forces act through that point and will not show up in our moment balance. So we have the moment due to the tension. Okay, so this distance here is L minus x, and that's perpendicular to the tension, so we just have t times L minus x, and that's in the counterclockwise direction. The let's see here, the moment caused by the weight of the rider and the horse, we can look at it either as a component, this component of the force, or use this moment arm. So this moment arm is L minus d times cosine of theta, because theta is the angle 20 degrees that the bridge makes with the horizontal. And so then the weight is ml times g. So this is the moment, and it's negative because it's in the clockwise direction. Likewise, for this guy, this moment arm is L over 2 cosine theta, and the weight is mb times g, and it is negative because it's in the clockwise direction. So these all have to sum to 0, so we actually know everything in here except for t. So we can solve for t and plug in numbers, and we get that t equals 27.7 kilonewtons. So quite a lot of tension in that cable, so which means that the cable head better be pretty strong. Now, to find these forces here, we can just do force balances in the horizontal and vertical direction. So in the vertical direction, the only two forces that have a component there are Fx and T, and we know that Fx has to counteract the x component of the tension T, which is T sine theta. So that becomes 9.46 kilonewtons. And in the vertical direction, we have Fy must counteract, or Fy plus the Ty, the vertical component of the tension, must counteract the whole total mass of the bridge and the rider. So we move this term to the other side, and so we get that Fy equals the weight of the rider and the bridge minus the vertical component of the tension in the cable, and that comes out to be 3.44 kilonewtons.